Okay, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to get into the coaching industry. Okay, first of all, the coaching industry is a $1 trillion industry. It was supposed to be a $1 trillion industry by 2023. It's been a $1 trillion industry in 2022. Okay, so I believe it's gonna go to a $6 trillion industry according to Tony Robbins. So, guys, if you stay to the end, you should know how to package your coaching course. Okay, if you're doing a coaching course, you should already know how to package it if you stay till the end. So, I'll tell you a little bit about me. How did I start in the coaching industry? Well, I started in real estate. I started in real estate back in 2013. I got out of the military. I did 5 years in the military. Then I was living with a friend. My friend told me, hey, you need to get out. I'm moving with my girlfriend. So I got out. I was forced to buy a property, which was the best thing I ever did. I bought a property and I started renting the rooms to my college friends, and that's how I got into real estate. Okay, how did I get into coaching? Well, later on, I got deep into real estate. I started doing fix and flips, buy and hold. People were asking me, how do you do this? Calling me for advice. Okay, and their biggest hurdle was money. They didn't have any money. So I was teaching them how they can get money. That was my first coaching. How I was able to get money in order to start in the real estate industry. Okay, so this is how you start your coaching, and I'm gonna tell you the exact process that I did. Okay, very simple, guys. We're gonna laugh. So what I used was an Excel sheet. Number one. Okay, number two, Word. Okay, now they have. It comes with a camera. You can literally videotape yourself. Okay, so I videotape myself from an old computer, and then I was going through the PowerPoint. Inside the PowerPoint, that's where I had my Excel sheets and my Word. But my whole course was in PowerPoint. Okay, and I uploaded into Kajabi. So if you guys want to start your coaching course, I will be leaving a Kajabi link on the bottom so you guys can get a discount on it. So how do you start your coaching course? Very simple. This is how I started mine. So I was in the funding industry. Okay, funding meaning I was teaching people how they were able to get access to $25,000 to $250,000 in lines of credit and credit cards. Okay, so the way I had mine set up, it was very simple. So I taken a lot of mentorship, a lot of masterminds. So my whole thing is giving value. So I would just always give a lot of value. This is my structure, okay, in my program. So first, my intro. My intro will say, hey, my name is Arturo Gambini. I am a Marine veteran. I am a Marine veteran. I did 5 years in the military. I done buy and hold, fix and flips, Airbnb, the whole 9 yards. I've been mentored by Grant Cardone, Dan Pena, Albert Preciado, and I will just give a little background. That probably took about 2 minutes. Okay, just a brief background about myself. My intro. Why should people listen to me? Okay, so that was my intro, who I was. After my intro, I gave the rules of my program. So I will say something like, hey guys, you are expected to take notes for better results. So if you have a pen and paper, by all means use them. You do have a lifetime access to it, but you will be able to know each video where was, let's say if I was talking about which banks to go to, if I was talking about how to find banks close to your area, if I was talking about, hey, go to this website and check if you have these banks in your area. So I would pretty much tell them, hey, make sure you take notes so you can get the best results. Okay, so they don't come back again when I have the coaching call and ask me, because most people have the same question. I will just lay everything out there. So your intro, the rules, and then I will give mindset. So the mindset that I will teach was the same thing that I learned from Bob Proctor. Okay, I was in Bob Proctor's mentorship for a while. He talked about how to be being lazy. There's a lot of things that I learned from Bob Proctor that I still use till today. Using my gold card, how to use a gold card. So there's a lot of things Okay, so I went from my intro to the rules. Now I give them mindset. Hey, this is what worked for me. Okay, I did the 5 second rule from Mel Robbins. If you guys know what the 5 second rule is whenever you have a thought, okay, whatever thought comes to your mind that you want to do in your life, you do it within 5 seconds. Why? Because you're 90% more likely to do it if you do it within 5 seconds, because if not, then your brain will start telling you, since we haven't done that before, it's risky. But if you do it within 5 seconds, you pretty much are commanding your brain. Okay, and then once you do it, your brain will just follow along. So I will teach a little bit about mindset. Then I will get into personal credit. Why? Because for my funding course, you do need personal credit. Okay, your personal credit, you need to be above a 685. There's a couple of requirements before you go into business funding. So I will lay out, hey, I will teach which companies can fix it. I wouldn't fix it for them, but I will teach them, hey, go to these companies. I don't pay from them. Those are just the legit companies that I know. They'll fix your credit. Come back to me, and we'll go into the funding. Okay, so I will teach them, hey, which companies are supposed to go to fix their personal credit. Then I will get into funding. When I say funding, that was the core business, the core videos. So when I say the core videos, I'm talking about, that's where I will say, hey, which type of LLC to open, how should be structured, which bank they should go to. So the main what they bought, okay, for $20,000, which is what I was selling it for, the main thing that they were gonna get. Okay, so I will teach them, hey, this is the funding course itself. After that, since I have a real estate background, I will teach them about real estate. So pretty much wholesaling, how to get leads, the banks that I have used, owners of banks or owners of mortgage companies. Okay, if you guys look through my videos, there's a video that says how to make an extra $1 million in 7 to 15 years. So I would just give a lot of value. Okay, why? Because I know, hey, people are paying me $20,000 for this one thing, but I'm giving them mindset, I'm giving them personal credit, I'm teaching them how to get properties under value. So $200,000-$300,000 property, I will teach them how they can find it for $150,000-$200,000. Okay, and then on top of that, I will give them a video pretty much explaining to them how they can get an extra $1 million in 7 to 15 years. So what is the likelihood of them doing a chargeback? There isn't, because I just gave millions of dollars worth of value. Okay, so your course should rely on value. Very simple. Your main course, whatever you're teaching, if you're teaching fitness, okay, so another $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 fitness. Okay, you can teach nutrition. You can teach how to lift each weight. You can teach them. There's little tweaks within your niche that you know that will help them. Because at the end of the day, people want to know that they are being taken care of. Okay, that you can actually help them not only make money but also achieve their goals. So that's how my program is laid out. I still have that program. I don't push it as much, but that's how my program is laid out. Okay, so whenever you do your course, always think about, okay, this person gave me $10,000. How can I help them make more money? How can I help this person actually achieve their dream? How can I help them actually not only achieve their dream, but go beyond their dream? Many people out there don't believe that they can make $1 million. They really don't. Okay, but once you break it down for them, hey, and that's what I will do. I have another video, it's a 9-minute video, how to make $1 million in 7 to 15 years. Now, 7 to 15 years is a long time to make $1 million. Okay, with the coaching industry, if you guys are watching this video, you guys should be able to make $1 million in the next 2-3 years. If you guys have any more questions, hey, feel free to book a call. Go on my Instagram, follow me at official Arturo Gambini. You can actually follow me, official Arturo Gambini, or book a call if you guys have more questions. But it's pretty simple, guys. That's how I made my first coaching program. And I can tell you guys, the The first 3 weeks, the first 2 weeks actually, I made $30,000. Okay, so you have to know what you're doing, you have to know what you're talking about, and you actually have to help people and give people value. It literally comes down to value. Help people make money, give them a lot of value, and I never had a chargeback. Okay, when it comes to that program, I never had a chargeback. Why? Because I already gave them how to make $1 million in 7 to 15 years. So even if they don't do the funding, they already know, they have the knowledge, and hey, like once you learn something, you can't unlearn it. So it's just literally teaching people how to make money. That's it. It's very simple, how to make money. And yeah, the more value you give, the less chargebacks you will have. Guys, again, follow me at official Arturo Gandini and book a call if you have any more questions.